Welcome back, everyone. I'm Cam, aka Kamshaft. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best budget front lip for your E92. Basically, it's going to take your car and make it look like this to this. Pretty nice. Anyways, I'd also like to thank today's sponsor, the like button. So if you guys could go ahead and just tap that like button, it's free and it helps me out a lot. Here's the front lip. Paid about $200 Canadian off eBay. I went ahead and wrapped it the same color as my wrap. Absolute nightmare. Had to wrap it in like 5 sections. Turns out wrap that's a year old doesn't really stick to the car that well. So a bottle of super glue solved that problem. But yeah, anyways, now what you're going to want to do to install this front lip, clean off your bumper. If you have the plastic skid plate underneath your car, you're going to want to go ahead and remove that. I just keep that off because all it does is catch all the oil that this car leaks. And you work on an N54 so much, you might as well leave it off to save yourself the 20 minutes from having to take it off every time you find yourself working on this car. One thing I like to say is I actually do think this car spends more time on jack stands than it does spend on the road. All I'm really going to be using, I have 3 13 millimeter heads and 13 millimeter nuts and fender washers. I just have 3 of them, so 6 fender washers, 3 nuts, 3 bolts. You could also use some self-tappers and some fender washers. You get the same results. This is just a little more sturdy. Now I'm going to show you guys. We're going to go underneath the car. There's 2 bolts you're going to be using. Basically, this is just going to slide over the front of your bumper. It's going to fit nice and flush. One more thing you're going to need is a little bit of 3M sticky tape for the sides. These bolts here go in here. So when you put this on your car, you'll see these bolts in each corner. Just take these out. They'll be holding your paneling underneath. I'll show you guys right now. These bolts actually go in this corner right here where that little mud flap plastic piece is. Same as this side right here. So these will go in. If you want, you could get some longer ones or some self-tappers, but they do go in. And then as for those bolts, they go in here. Or maybe it's here. When you slide it on, the holes will line up and you'll see. What we're going to do is we're going to sand down this part of the corner. I'm going to put some sticky tape down here and over here. Okay, so this is the 3rd time I've taken this off and put it back on. I'm losing my mind trying to get it to stick right, but that's how I've set up my sticky tape. I did try putting sticky tape all over the front of it and just wasted like $20 in double-sided sticky tape. Basically, I couldn't get the front lip all the way on the car, so just the corners need it. I'm just kind of going around here, a little bit there, sanded it down, wiped it clean. So I'm just going to slide this on, bolt it up. I'm going to throw in my bolts, secure the double-sided sticky tape, and hope for the best. Now that I've got the bottom bolted on and up here, I'm going to go ahead and use my heat gun to heat this and press really, really hard until these corners, I am sure they're not coming off. So the front lip is on. It does look good. It is not perfect. So if perfect is what you were looking for, I would just go ahead and order an M Sport front bumper or an M3 front bumper, because I do have some gaps here. I tried getting it to go away with the double-sided sticky tape, molding the plastic with the heat gun. It's just not working. I guess that's what you get when you only pay $200 for a front lip. But I'm sure this bumper won't be on the car forever. It looks decent. Overall, I am happy with it though. It's like a good from far but far from good thing. You know, you can't really tell unless you're actually paying attention. So yeah, we'll get the car on the ground and we'll see how it looks. It looks so mean.